Can you hurt or harm your twin flame union by obsessively thinking about your twin flame? And welcome back. I'm Breann, a Master Certified Ascension Coach with Twin Flames Universe. Today we're going to talk about that obsessive thinking that we all experience at some point on our journey. And oftentimes at the very beginning of your journey, you wake up to the fact that you have a twin flame, you met this beautiful person, and whatever it is that you experience, some of us experience the runner chaser dynamic. Sometimes there's a period of separation. And when that occurs, all of that love that you feel for this person, you might find that you're just waking up in the middle of the night and your thoughts are just driving you insane. They're just driving you crazy. You can't seem to get this person out of your mind. And you find maybe you're going on about your day-to-day life and all day long, it's just you constantly think about them. And it can lead you to feeling a bit crazy, and it might make you feel that, all of this thinking, is it going to push them away? But I'm here to share with you, short answer, no, okay? You're not going to push your twin flame away by your thinking. They don't know what you're thinking, okay? If we apply logic here, you are a human being and your twin flame is a human being. And yes, twin flame love is transcendental. It's something that most people don't really understand how to navigate. And it's something very new. It's a very deep, profound connection. But that doesn't mean that your twin flame can read your thoughts or that they know what you're thinking in every moment. Now, I do want to say that because there is a deep connection, your twin flame will pick up on your energy. They will sometimes, know what you guys will know what each other's thinking. And I'm sure you've experienced that in some point on your journey. Like right? You know how the other one's feeling, you know what the other one's thinking. But I'm talking about just those random constant thoughts in your mind. Like they're not mind readers. That's what I'm trying to say. So whatever it is that you're thinking on a daily basis, they're not reading your mind. They have a feeling and there's a sense, but they're not, fully focused on reading your mind. And so, but what is happening, or what can happen, is that with that obsessive thinking or those constant thoughts, you want to look at the underlying reason or the underlying energy that might be happening there. And you want to ask yourself, what are your intentions? Because it's not the thoughts that can push your twin flame away. It's going to be the intentions. It's going to be what you're energetically communicating to your twin flame. And we cannot hide from our twin flame just as much as your twin flame cannot hide from you. You know intuitively what's going on with them just as much as they know intuitively what is going on with you. But because there's a divine mirror that is happening, you're their mirror, they are your mirror, and you're not, a lot of this interaction is happening subconsciously. You both are playing out patterns, or you're playing out, beliefs, like misbelief systems, things like that you both have learned throughout your lifetimes. And you're not fully aware of these subconscious thoughts or beliefs, misbeliefs that are playing out in your consciousness, but you are made aware when your twin flame is mirroring something to you that doesn't feel good, and vice versa. This happens for them too. You are also mirroring things to them. And it triggers, that's why we call them triggers. It triggers what is out of alignment with love, with our truth. And that trigger comes up for you to heal it, for you to move through it, not for you to stay stuck in it and then want to give up on your journey. That's not the point. The point is to move through it. So going back to intentions, and what I mean by that is that if you are obsessively thinking about your twin flame and you're taking action on those obsessive thoughts, like you're, constantly looking at their social media, or you're constantly wanting to message them, or you're constantly, taking action on what are they doing, what's going on, that is going to be repulsive behavior. Versus if you're just having these thoughts and you're allowing yourself to process those thoughts and those feelings, that's not repulsive behavior. That's you processing. That is you acknowledging that there's something that doesn't feel so good here, and these thoughts are driving me insane, but I'm grounded in that, and I'm allowing myself to move through it. I'm not um, reacting from that place. I'm not obsessively or compulsively taking action on those thoughts. That's the key difference here. If you are obsessively or you're reacting to those thoughts that are in your consciousness, that will repulse your twin flame, because that's not peaceful. And you can feel that in your heart. Because I've done this, especially in the very beginning of my journey. When I was healing physical separation, I would get those impulses to reach out. And it wasn't very often, but when I did have one, I would reach out, and I would get mirrored back to me that energy that I was outputting. And so this is what you want to ask yourself with these thoughts. Are you being compulsive with your behaviors? Are you taking action from a not peaceful place? And are you receiving negative feedback in that? Well, this is why. Because you can't hide your energy. And you can be like, and I did this too, and be like, I'm calm. I'm just going to reach out. I'm calm. I feel peaceful. But you're really not. You're like super nervous on the inside, but you're like trying to convince yourself that you're peaceful. They can sniff that from millions of miles away. And so you really have to be honest with yourself here, and how are you truly feeling? And it doesn't mean don't reach out to your twin flame. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is I'm inviting you into peace. I'm inviting you into feeling your feelings, because as you process what doesn't feel good about this obsessive thinking and these thoughts that might wake you up at night, and you love yourself there, you're going to ground yourself into peace. Your energetic being is going to calm down. Okay? And that calmness, that relaxation, not that excitement, but the calmness, that's what your twin flame's going to respond to in a peaceful manner. They're going to be receptive to what it is that you have to say, and you're connecting and you're reaching out. You're going to find that you are received, because your twin flame is never out to reject you or hurt you, but they instantly respond to your energy. That's the power of twin flames. So if you're experiencing, you're reaching out to your twin flame and you're receiving negative feedback, a negative reaction, you want to address something within yourself. You want to apply that mirror exercise and look within and find out what's going on within me that they are responding to. And you love yourself there. And as you come to a place of peace, absolutely reach out. Follow your inner guidance, follow your heart here, and make a move. And if you find that you receive another reaction, well, then that means there's deeper to go. It doesn't mean that you're not healing. It only means that there's deeper for you to go in your healing. Our consciousness is like an onion, and some of our blocks, some of our patterns are, you have to peel back layer after layer after layer. And as you resolve those layers, you eventually get to the core of that block, and it's resolved completely. So love yourself through this process, and don't be hard on yourself. So your thoughts do not affect your twin flame union in any way whatsoever. It's only if you are acting from those compulsive or obsessive thoughts. That is when that behavior or that energy will get mirrored back to you. But even then, you can't hurt or harm your union. You're only going to be directed to look within. And the way that you're directed is that you see there's a negative reaction to what it is that you are doing, what it is that you are energetically putting out. And that doesn't mean that you're bad. It doesn't mean that you're wrong. It simply means that you're growing and that you're learning, you're understanding how to navigate your journey. And that's a beautiful thing. All right, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.